Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Teri Hunter. I'm an angel therapy practitioner, Reiki master, intuitive guide, and empowerment coach. And today I want to speak about, does your talk block? I've been guided by spirit to talk about this subject because oftentimes our thoughts and our words focus in on our challenges, focus in on our deficits, focus in on our lack. And so when we have an issue, when we have a problem, when we have a challenge, and oftentimes we'll find this really chronic in relationships, intimate relationships, friendship relationships, and I think secondary will go into our careers. And we have a way of talking to ourselves and talking to others and constantly identifying the problem. Let's say, for instance, you have a boss, and that boss is difficult. The boss does not seem to reward you or give you credit for things you've done or even give you a pat on the back. So here's how your talk blocks. You're getting up for work and you're thinking, oh, I have to go and I have to deal with that person today. And then you're putting on your makeup or you're taking your shower and shaving your face and you're like, I can do this. It's all good. I got this. You know, I make a good salary. It's all good. It's all good. And then you get in your car and you start driving to work. And all you're really focusing in on is the problem. You're telling yourself, oh, it's good. I can do this. But the underbelly is the problem. So here you are. Why does this always happen to me? Why do I always get this boyfriend? Why do I always get this girlfriend? And again, you know, in the musing of it, it's really a focus in on the problem, on the challenge. I always get the liars. I always get the cheaters. I always get the people who say, love, you gotta go. As I say this, I can see my own pattern in certain relationships. I have a certain experience with these people. I have a certain history in a genre in my life, my love life, my career life, my ability to make money. So let's take money as an example. Oh man, I never have enough money. There's never enough money. I got more bills than I got cents. I'm too broke to pay attention. You know, these funny little sayings and these things are literally, they create a momentum. And the momentum is really based on the inner belief. So the reason I brought up this topic today is because I really believe that as we can identify where our talk blocks, we can start to think about how much time do we want to put in that conversation, in that mental process, and how strong can we be in identifying the talk that blocks, and then walking through a period of time where you're pinging back and forth between seeing the talk that blocks and wanting to move past it and having it boomerang back at 90 miles an hour at you. This is the journey. And the journey takes tenacity. The journey takes determination. It takes a large amount of self-forgiveness to say it's okay. It's okay to ping around on the road. It's okay to worry about something. Look at all these bills I have. Look at this amount of cash. And then in that moment, as your awareness becomes more dominant, you'll say, well, what if money comes to me somewhere from what I can't expect? What if I don't try to figure out how this will show up, but rather how it will feel like once it's resolved? I'm driving to work. I've just gotten that great new client. The boss is saying, you did a good job. And he doesn't just say it. He says it in front of other people, or she says it in front of other people. As we can start to direct our thoughts and our talk into the dynamic of what we would like, what it would feel like when the solution is there, then we can start to manage. I don't even want to say manage. I want to say put our order into the universe and allow them to manage how it plays out. Most of the human experience is meant to be receptive, to receive our bounty, and the bounty comes from our invitation. So let me go back and take this one step further. You want to call your girlfriend and tell her, or your guy friend, and tell them your boyfriend or girlfriend and how they're behaving. They're driving me crazy. Blah, 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 whatever the story is. Great, you can do that. But the second half of the conversation is, and here's what it feels like once we've resolved the issue. And if you can identify the issue if you can identify the solution to the issue for double the time you spend identifying the problem, you've neutralized the thought process identifying the problem, and you've started to create the momentum, which then you can experience the solution. Does your talk block? Think about it. And as you walk into this week and into the days ahead, we're still in 2020. Right now it's September 27th, 2020. And we have 3 more months of some very challenging dynamics, which are going to lay the foundation for moving forward into a new decade. So muse about, does your talk block? Am I spending more time in the problem than I am the solution? And then encourage yourself to make a new choice and think about the solution, and not how you're going to get there, but how it feels once it's been resolved and experienced. Okay, that's it for me today. My name is Teri Hunter. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or some empowerment coaching, let me know. My information is in the description below, and I'll be back tomorrow with a weekly Pick Your Angel reading spread for the following week. Thanks for joining me. Again, my name is Teri Hunter, and you can find me on my website at www.terihunter.com. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.